everyone, it's Elaine with Sweet Stampin'. Happy Tuesday and almost the end of April, and then it's gonna be May. If you know that little joke. Hey Joan, thanks for joining. And just let me know if the sound is coming through okay, and that would be great. And hope everyone has had a great April and a nice Easter, and that spring is showing up wherever you live. We're having nice spring weather today. Over the weekend, we had rain and clouds, and hopefully that was our last winter storm for a while, and we'll enjoy some spring weather. Well, there is a lot to get to today. Thanks, Joan. There are a lot of things happening in the Stampin' Up! World. One of them that everybody knows about is the new catalog. And if you would like one, if you haven't received one and you've ordered from me in the last year, let me know, because you should have received one by now. But if you haven't and you would like one and you're not working with another demonstrator, I would love to send you a catalog. So you can email me, elaine@sweetstampin.com, or you can go to my website and fill out my little catalog form and let me know what catalogs you want, and I will send them to you. And I'm gonna start doing some catalog follow-ups. So I'm gonna be calling you and making sure you got them and that you know about my wish list contest. So I am having my wish list contest again. If you send me your wish list, you will be entered to win a stamp set, and it's one of the new stamp sets from the catalog. And I keep forgetting the name, so I need to look up the name, but it's a background set, and it's a really nice scene, really relaxing scene of somebody under a tree. And I can't find it, and I can't remember what it's called, so I will look it up. But it is on the form that I have mailed to some people. And if you don't have a form, you can just text or email me your wish list, and that counts as well. So this is to win. I have it behind me, so let me grab it. So this is to win the Peaceful View stamp set. So this is a new stamp set from the new catalog background stamp set, but it's this really nice tree with the fence and a little bird, and pretty cool. So you can do some cool things with it. So make sure you send me your wish list by May 15th, and I will announce the winner the following Tuesday. Okay, not only do we have that, but we also have some new online exclusives that will be available May 6th. So you can check those out on May 6th. And today I'm going to be showing you one of those suites, the Floral Impressions Suite collection. And I'm going to be showing you all the products in it. So you're going to have a fun sneak peek today. The other suite is the Celebratory Sips suite. And it is very cute. It also has embossing folders, really cool holographic resin dots, and gold striped mesh ribbon. Love the ribbon. So I will be showing that and other things off from the online exclusives as well. Hey Pam, thanks for joining, and Holly, thanks for joining. And I'm just gonna do a little check here on my schedule, and then yep, we are doing lots of florals. But of course, we all love flowers, so it's really great. So now I am going to let you know of a couple promotions that are coming up soon. So the first one is double rewards, which is really awesome. Hey Yvette, thanks for joining. And there are going to be double rewards days this Friday and Saturday to celebrate National Scrapbooking Day. So make sure, if you don't already have an account, to set up an account and to opt in to the Stampin' Rewards program. And then on Friday or Saturday, place your order and you will get double the rewards. So normally it's 10%, you will get 20% to use in your next order. So you place any order over $20. So you place like $100 order, you will get, instead of $10, you'll get $20. So it's a really great time to make sure that you have an account and that you're opted into the Stampin' Rewards program, and that you try it out and get your double rewards. Also May 6th, so the catalog's going live, the online exclusives are going live, and now there's a new join promotion where you get $165 for the $99. So normally you get $125, so it's an extra $40. This is the most that Stampin' Up! Has ever offered. Usually it's an extra $30 or $35, but this is an extra $40. So this is a great time if you have been thinking about it to join my team. You also get a free paper pumpkin kit and you get free shipping on your starting order. So it's a really great deal. It's the best deal in the catalog, people say. All right, so now I'm going to do my weekly raffle. Every week I raffle off one of the cards that I make from the previous week, and this is the one that I'm raffling off this week from the Inked Occasions Paper Pumpkin Kit, the April kit. Very popular, and I made a lot of fun cards with it. And I've, let's see, I've about to sneeze. Sorry. It just feels like it's coming. It's tickling my nose. Okay, and now I forgot what I was going to say. But let's go to our fun little wheel of names here, and we'll expand that. And it's super fun to watch all the names spin. So we'll go over to this, and we will spin away, and we will see who gets the prize. And it's Tiffany. So yay, Tiffany. I will be sending this to you. All right, back here. Okay, so yes, that paper pumpkin kit is an excellent kit, and Stampin' Up! Is trying to get another order of the kit, so it may be available as a full kit if they have extras after they fill some orders that they need to fill. So I will hopefully let you know. Hi, Louise. Thanks for joining. And today we are going to be, I'm going to be showing you a sneak peek of one of the new online suites called Floral Impressions. And this one is really fun. It's two-step stamping, and let me show you what's included with this. Now I'm going to keep this up here for now. Okay, so let's go to this, and here is the paper. So let me go back over here, and it has lots of fun colors in it. I think this is one of my favorite sheets. But then you have the little designs on the back. So flowers on the front and designs on the back. And this really nice, like sunflower. Wow, I have a lot of volunteer sunflowers growing in my garden this year. So I'm gonna snap some pictures of those because they're gonna be amazing in like a month. So lots of fun, and I love this paper too. I love this Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, kind of Night of Navy, Old Olive, Garden Green, Pool Party combination. I think it's really pretty, and one of the cards I'm going to show you today has that color combination. But I wanted to show you the first sheet in its entirety because it has all the colors going across it, and I think it's really cool. So it's got the strawberry slush, the pretty in pink, and then this is the peach pie, And then we have Darling Duckling and Crushed Curry. And then the Old Olive Garden Green. And then we've got the Misty Moonlight and the Fresh Freesia. So really fun, like rainbow flower colors. When I cut it down into 3 inches, it just doesn't show the whole sheet. So I wanted to show you the whole sheet. Okay, so now I'm going to place this back in here and show you the other parts of this suite. It's got the plastic that I have to try to get it into too. Okay, I give up already. I'm just gonna put it back here. Huh, why is it hard to put back here? It's because the plastic. Maybe I should just take the plastic off. So these are the little holders from Stampin storage, and they have a little tab so you can put the name of the DSP up there. So I still need to do that, but Floral Impressions. So the stamp set is Impressions Abloom. And what I love is the dies, of course, because they have shape dies, and I am always excited about shape dies. And oh, Secret C. Yeah, it might be Secret C, but I don't see Secret C on the colors. Usually they list, you know, all the colors on the back, and it just ends with Strawberry Slush. So, and Night of Navy really isn't on there, but it looks kind of like it. But, you know, hey, it could be Secret Slush too, because they don't mention Night of Navy, so why not? But these are the dies, and you've got this one, which cuts the oval and also a dotted frame. So you have this dotted frame here. And this one, it looks like I missed the top. Darn. And then you have just a regular oval, and they're the same size. Actually, this one is a little bit larger than that one. So let's see how they layer on each other. I haven't really tried that yet. So let me see if I can find. So this one I cut out with this, and the white ones I cut out with the other one. And I was looking for all of my white ones, but I can't find them. Oh, I have so many projects on the table. I'll take a picture of the table and show you one time because it's crazy. And then this is the embossing folder, pressed flowers, and super, super pretty, really fun. And so I have embossed some different sheets that I might use today on a card. So I did it going this way, landscape, or going vertical. So I'm gonna see which one we want to do. So I've got a whole bunch of those ready. And then there's also these, and I've already taken them all out, but they come in a pack, the Foiled Frames and Labels Ephemera. And I was using them with the paper pumpkin last month. So I pulled them out because it had the gold, the paper pumpkin had the gold in it. And so you have lots of nice tags here. Got a sheet of those two, and then this one with these long ones here, and then a bunch of assorted ones. So really nice set, and we might use some of those as well. And then we'll take care of this, and wanted to show you a couple of cards first. So this one is a swap card that one of my team members made that I think is really cool, using the paper and the Everyday Arches dies. So this is one of the sheets of paper. Is it one? Yeah, it should be. No, am I getting it confused? There's another whole paper that I totally get confused from the catalog. So let me just double check, because I think I'm wrong. I am wrong. Well, I'm going to show you this paper later, but there's a fun idea for you. Okay. Yes, I get confused between these two because they're both flowers and they both have like similar colors. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to show you before I got started on the Floral Impressions Suite is the Link Together bundle. And I think the dies are sold out, but I did want to show you a card that I was making with it because I think it's really fun, because I thought it was a really nice bundle, and I'm sad that it's retiring. But I made this card for my son and his new wife. So it says, enjoy a lifetime of love. It kind of got a little bit of stuff on it, so I have to fix that. But then I just made the rest of them happy birthday cards. So if you have a birthday coming up and you were on my customer list, you might be receiving one of these. Yeah, I know, so many flowers. Just wait, there are even more flowers. So many flowers. So I was putting those together, so I just wanted to show those off because I thought they were kind of fun. And then I wanted to also show you a card that we made at my retreat this past weekend. So I had a retreat here at my home, and we made 4 cards, and this is one of them from the beautiful gallery bundle, which is part of a mega suite. This one's in the catalog, so you might have seen it if you've received your catalog, but it's really, really pretty. It's really chic. And the paper, the 6x6 paper, is gorgeous. And this is the suite that I'm going to be showcasing next week. I'm going to take turns between the online items and the catalog items. So I'm going to go back and forth. So here's another one. Here's some more little flowers, Joan. More flowers. And then we did make one of these cards. This is a card that I have shown before. This is the diagonal card. Basically, you just fold over the corners and you get the diagonal, and then use the stylish shape dies to put on the front. And then I use the little magnets from Basic Gray to hold it closed. But we made them in all of the different DSPs. And so I think it's fun to see them in all, because each DSP works as a card. Really lovely. And luckily, this paper and stamp set and dies are all continuing on from the mini catalog. They will be online now, so they will still be available, which is really great. And this is another birthday card that you might see if you are on my customer list. So it pays to be one of my customers. Okay. Now I want to show you some of these cards from this set. So this is a card that we made at Onstage. We were given this bundle we were able to purchase, I should say, this bundle for the after hours. And so these are the cards that I made. They're very simple, but it was fun to play with the different stamps. So those are the 2 cards. And then for my, I just found the other ones. Yay. I knew they were in the pile here somewhere. And then this one is going to go here. This is one that I took inspiration from the catalog. Oh no, I'm doing this wrong again. This is the other one. Oh my gosh, I get so mixed up. Okay, so this is in the catalog and this is the other suite again. So I'm going to put those 2 together. Oy, but I can show this as a card that we made at our retreat last week, right? Okay, so this is from our retreat last week, and using one of the new bundles from the new catalog and some of the new in colors. So this is Secret Sea and Timid Tiger, Strawberry Slush, and Darling Duckling. So used all the colors except for cloud cover. There has been an issue with the ink and the foam pad. So all of our ink pads are now on foam instead of fabric. They used to be on fabric. And there are some chemicals in the foam. And unfortunately, the chemicals in the ink and the chemicals in the foam will sometimes cause the color to change from the cloud cover color into kind of a gray color. They let us use some of the stamp pads at Onstage, and I noticed that the color had changed. So unfortunately, they will not be offering the ink pad for sale to customers, but you can get around it by ordering the ink refill. So the ink refills will still be available, and using one of the little spots. So one of the little 1 inch, like this small, one of the little ink spots, and you can just re-ink it and bam, there's your cloud cover. So that's something I'm gonna do, and you'll still have the marker and I think the blends still. And so you'll still have the color, you just won't have the full ink pad available. No, the blank spots are fabric, which is great. And I was looking for mine and I couldn't find them. So I ordered a whole nother pack. And I suggest you might want to order, because everybody's going to order those soon so that they can get their cloud cover ink pads, ink spots. So I will grab them in a bit, because I think they might be over in the other set of drawers over there. But they are fabric, so they are going to work great with the ink, because there's no foam, there's no chemicals in the fabric that they will react with. All right, so let's see. Let's show you this card first. So of course I had to make a shaker card because of the ovals. So I used the regular oval to cut this out. So this is the one with the stitched. So it pretty much fits, but it's a tiny bit different, like tiny. But you could totally layer that. You can still see the layer. That's cool. I love layering. Of course I do. Okay, yep. So we could do that for a card. And of course I saved this, and then I can use this on another card. I think that, no, this is the larger one. So, and then you could put this around the edge there to kind of give it a little bit more distinction. And then you could put it on a color card base so that it really pops. So that's something fun that you could do. And then you could just build some flowers down here and a sentiment. And these are some of the flowers from the dies. There's like 2 sets of flowers that are kind of cool. So you have this set of flowers right here that are these flowers, a little bit different. And then you have this set of flowers over here. And these match the flowers that are in the stamp set. So the outline cuts out the flowers in the stamp set. Or you could use colored paper and just cut it out with this texture die in there as well. And I'm gonna show you those as well. I cut everything out, so you're gonna see everything. So let's bring it back. So these dies over here in the right one, they cut these out. So you have this one, and then we've got the long stem, you know, so we can build, we'll be able to build something on here. And then we have a double stem. And I cut out a bunch of the different colors. So this is Darling Duckling. And then we could have some of the strawberry slush. We could do, this is too high. Let me bring it down. Okay. So this is the double. So you could do some strawberry slush on this one. You could have that one. And then we need a little bit of the peach pie. So then we could have like another one of these over here. And then we could do some of the peach pie. Okay, so we're gonna build this card a little bit later. So I'm gonna put that aside, but those are some ideas off of this. And there's also these little flower dies. You get 3 and 3, so you can cut out 6 at a time. So I cut them out of the different colors, the peach pie, darling duckling, and strawberry slush, and I added them inside as little shaker pieces along with the new loose shaker elements that are going to be available online May 6th. And I love having these. They have these clear holographic pieces and then these colored pieces as well, colored shape pieces, stars and circles, mainly stars and circles I see, but really pretty and fun and not too thick and not too heavy, not heavy at all. This would totally be mailable. It would be less than a 1/4 inch thick. So a fun shaker card, and then I just need a sentiment. So, you know, thanks so very much, or something like that, you know, thanks so very much, maybe in this corner. So something like that. I might use it for something else, okay? So, and then these are the little tiny flowers. I had some escapade. So I put them aside. So that's all of this side, okay? And then now, I don't know if we want to do white yet, but I'm just gonna put this here for now. I'm gonna show you these flowers over here. My face is in the way. These flowers over here. Yes, they will offer the ink spot collection that's in the catalog that does have a cloud cover ink spot included with it. So you could also get it that way too. So lots of different ways that you'll still be able to get cloud cover ink. Very good. Okay. So now this is a little fun fold flap card that I made. I have been enjoying this fold. I've made it in several different iterations with several different bundles and DSPs. And so this is my Impressions, Floral Impressions version. So I have stamped some of the flowers and then stamped and cut one out. And here are the cutout ones. So we've got this large one in Misty Moonlight, this in Fresh Freesia, and then this one in Pool Party, and then the centers are Darling Duckling. And then for the leaves, I cut them out in Old Olive, but then I inked them with Garden Green so that there's kind of a two-tone look. So hopefully you can see that. So it says, thanks so very much for being there. And then I've stamped all of these along here. So another fun card that you can do, like a fun flap card that you can do. And that's using all of these. So you can either use it to cut out the stamped one, and here's some stamped leaves, or you can cut out the shape with the embossed lines in it, cut lines in it. And then this is a leaf that Old Olive that I added Garden Green to. So I'm going to be doing a video for this one, so that's all the supplies for that card. So watch for that video. And so now let's come back to this one and let's build this card. So first I want to stamp something on the back of this. So I'm just going to get a little scrap piece here first. And I want to stamp, if I can, I want to stamp some leaves. So let's look at this again. And there is kind of a stem. So I'm going to grab that stem and get a block for that one. Okay. So we've got a stem. All right, so now we're going to do Garden Green. And let's see how strong this is. Pretty sure it's pretty strong. I think that's okay though. And so I'm going to stamp a couple of these here. Let's do 3. So I'm gonna do some stamped ones and some cutout ones, and I think it's gonna look pretty cool together. So let's add some leaves over here. Okay, so we've got those stamped, and now we're going to add our flowers. So I should have cut these out with adhesive behind them, but I always forget to. Do you guys forget to do that too? Yeah, I love fresh fuchsia. Is definitely one of my favorite colors too. I love it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put tiny bit of glue in just some strategic places so there's not glue all over the place. I'm not a big glue fan. I'm a team seal fan. The double-sided adhesive, I use that most often. What do you guys prefer? Are you guys team glue or team seal? So let's put this down a little bit here. And then we'll put this one on the other side, kind of over there. And then when I'm dealing with these really small things, it's just nice to use tweezers. I'm gonna put this up here this way. And so you wanna put them like at different heights, give it some variance. I know I have them right by the adhesive sheets, like right by my machine. And I just cut them out and totally forget to use them. Okay, so now we can put these up on dimensionals. Whoa, that's sharp. And I might cut off some of these leaves, or I might add a couple. I think I'm gonna cut them off because I think I'd rather strategically place them. So let's add this to our strawberry slush piece. So glad that they can be layered, but first I think I want to trim these off. Yeah. And then we'll add this on to our cute strawberry slush layer. I just like saying strawberry slush. Okay, did I get something on there? Where's my sand eraser? Feels like I got some kind of mark on it. Okay, yay. So now I'm gonna use all these fun colors with mini dimensionals. There they are. And I even have some leaves cut out already. So let's do the actually no, let's start with the Darling Duckling. This is one color that I'm trying to get used to because it's not really my favorite. Team glue, yep. Some people really like the glue, totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. I can kind of hide this. Yeah, I think right there is good. And then I'm gonna put this right. Well, should I have stamped one there or should I have added one there? Well, I will think about that. I think I'll add one. Let's do this one out here. It's kind of fun to go off of the oval. And then one more right here. Okay. And so you see how they're all like different levels. It makes it look so cool. And so now let me come back here and I'm gonna add some of these little small ones in here for the ones that I stamped. So I stamped right there. So I'm gonna add this one up in here. Okay, and then I stamped one down there. So I'm gonna do the other one of these down there. And it's fun. You're just like building a flower garden. Little flower garden. And let's find, is that it for the peach pie? That can't be. Say it isn't so. I feel like I need a peach pie there. And I should have put a, I should have put this one right there. So I'm gonna change that one. Kind of have to spread the colors out a little bit. So let's add one of these over here. And then maybe this one will be this piece right here. And it's lost its sticky. So I'm just gonna put my seal over it and then we'll have more sticky. Let's see, this one's kind of tight in here. Maybe like that. Ooh, that's cool looking. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna put this, we're gonna cut out some of the paper, I think. And then I think I'm gonna use this. Oh, we need to do a couple of these kinds of leaves too. So, dum-dum, like down here. And maybe over here. And then, oh yeah, that's right. It does cut out just regular leaves too, so I don't have to cut that one. So I'm just gonna use the regular leaves. And then I feel like it should be up here, but there's already one that, so maybe over here. Ew. Okay, yay. All right, I love it. It's so cute. And then we have with this, the strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems. And also like a clear. So I think I'm gonna add, let's do some of the big strawberry slush just kind of at the bottom of the flowers, or should I just add it on the card? Maybe I'll just add it on the card. And then somebody forgot to, there's glue here, glue dots here. Somebody forgot to take the glue dots with their piece here. Huh. We use these on our card that we made. Yeah, this was the card that we made at the retreat. So what did I want to, oh, I wanted to get the paper, and it's just right down here. And let's see, no, and that's kind of too much. So let's see what paper. The old olive, but I didn't use old olive. Okay. Or the strawberry slush. We already have, oh, okay. Okay, that's a possibility. So maybe the strawberry slush. Let me know what you think. Oh, thank you. I love arranging flowers. Oh, here's a garden green one. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That one looks really good. Okay, I think that's the winner. That is the winner for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna cut a little piece of this one. We're gonna do 4 by 5 1/4. It's hard sometimes when you love both sides of the paper and you're like, no, but just buy more paper. That's what I do. I just buy more paper. Okay, and I don't think I want white as my card base. So let's see if this is just too much strawberry slush, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't like that. No. Okay, the white is so-so. Maybe, just maybe we should try the Darling Duckling. The Darling Duckling, or, I mean, the garden green will always work, but I kind of wanted to do like a different a different color. Darling, whoops, duckling. That one's too short. Okay, darling duckling, or grab garden green. Garden green. There we go. Okay, darling duckling. Garden green. So garden green's gonna look good, look fine. It's just not gonna be like, wow. It's okay. Okay, so now let's try, I think it's darling duckling. Yes. Okay, so we will trim this to 4 1/4, and you've probably noticed I love these hot dog cards. They are my fave. Let's just go ahead and score it to 1/4. I just like that they stand better than the hamburger fold when you are making a vertical card. So you just use your bone folder. Bone folder. Where did the bone folder go? Oh my goodness. I know I have several bone folders and they're all gone. Oh, there it is. It slid down in between. Okay, so now, ta-da! So it just stands up nicely. I just like it. Okay, so now let us, I hate covering up that paper. I'm gonna have to make a card with this side of the paper because it's really cool. Really, really cool. Okay, so we've got our darling duckling and garden green, and then of course I'm popping this up. So I don't know if this one's gonna be mailable. Might be a little bit bigger than 1/4. But I have to pop it up. There we go. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Now let's see, do I want it to be in the middle? I think I want it to be a little bit higher so that I can add this little sentiment. Thanks. I think just the thanks. Yeah. Just the thanks. And then we'll add some strawberry slush. So we'll just put that kind of up there. And then, I don't know, maybe if I trimmed out the so very much a little bit more, because I feel like it's not gonna fit very well. So now I get to add I'm gonna add it over here on. Oh, I love it so much, the strawberry slush. Makes me want a strawberry smoothie. Oh, I even found a gem inside the plastic, but I think it's stuck. Oh, is it stuck? No, it's not. Okay, it must have been one of the ones that did that. So if you have like a loose embellishment, you can stick it on a glue dot and then you're good to go again, especially the large ones, those fit. So ta-da! So now it's still usable because I do not like wasting any of my embellishments because they're so pretty. Okay, so there's card number 1. Okay, and so let's put this aside. We've got the garden green, and now I want to try something with this piece. So this was the other piece that we got from our shaker card here. I don't know, yeah, that covers too much of it, but I think I want to put this on it and then use one of these gold frames and use one of these embossed pieces. So we'll have an embossed piece, we'll have this, and then we'll use one of these gold frames. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, I think this one. Or, And each of them have like a frame too. So you could also, if you wanted to, you could just use the frame part and add something in there. But there's also these hexagons. It's kind of interesting to play with there. And these long oval ones, I think that would be good for a card going the other way. But I think I'm going to use this one. And but now that I've got white on white, I don't know if I'm going to add this. So let's see if I use maybe one of the other colors, like the, although I got the wrong green. This is Granny Apple Green, but hey, it may work. So let's see if I can, that would be really cool if I cut this out of gold and then I had gold on top. That would be really cool. I think that would be very cool. But I think I'm just gonna like go a little bit basic for now. I'm just gonna do the white and I'm gonna do this gold piece here. And then on these, you know, I could do the white and you could stamp something, or you can add all of those. I mean, there's just so many possibilities of things that you can do with this really fun suite. Okay, so I have lots of frames, so I can use those as well. And then these, I should put them like in a little bag. Oh, I know. I could put them in a little card, one of these card envelopes, so I don't lose them, because I took them all out of their packaging. La la. Oh, they fit perfectly. Okay, so this is how you can make it smaller and more compact without having that big piece of chipboard in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and I think I'm going to highlight some of these pressed flowers with a little bit of garden green ink. And I'm just gonna go super, super soft on here. Just very, very, very softly, so that hopefully I'm only hitting like the high points. And really I only have to go around the edges. I don't have to do the middle because you're not gonna see the middle. And then that really kind of brings out the embossing. Yeah? Starting to kind of see it. Okay, I think I need a little bit more down over here. I think this is starting to kind of fall apart because I see little pieces coming off. They do kind of start to fall apart eventually, because I've had some for 20 years and they fall apart. But they last quite a while. Okay, so we have that now. I think that's gonna kind of look nice. It's gonna give it some more depth and interest. So now we can put this on our strawberry slush. It's my new favorite in color. It's actually returning color. Okay, and then this one is it's gonna go flat because the DSP is a little bit thinner, so I'd rather just put it flat. Nice. Okay, I really feel like cutting out a gold piece so that we've got the gold and we've like got gold going on. Oh, but I can do the gold gems and that will work. So I'm just gonna stamp, thanks so very much. Thanks so very much. I'm gonna do it in the strawberry slush. And when I do pinks and reds with photopolymer, I do like to use Versamark to kind of coat it first to protect it a bit. So thanks, we'll center the thanks. And so very much. So very, very much. Okay, nice. And then this is gonna get popped up for sure. And then, yeah. Then there we go. This is a more just simple card, but still, you know, is using all the pieces. And then, let's see, I could do strawberry slush, or I could do, where did I just put that piece that I just rescued? There it is. But I also have those. So I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I think I am gonna do it on here. And then we'll do these two small ones over here. And then I just have the one big one on this piece, and I'm just gonna move it over to here so I don't have to worry about it hopefully going anywhere. Okay, so this one's just a simple one, but all pieces came from this here, and then I did cut out some white. So I love using different pieces and from cards that I made, so that I'm not like wasting anything and they all go together. So hopefully you liked those. And then the other card that I showed you is this one. So I'm going to be doing a video on this one and putting it on my YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that. It's a really fun flap card. And I was thinking I could change it up so that instead of the rectangle pieces, I could use the round pieces. So be on the lookout for that, because I'm gonna change it up to do that. All right, so those are the cards for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. I'll be raffling one of these 3 cards off next week, so make sure you have said hi and you've commented or shared the video, and you'll be entered into the raffle. And then next week I am going to be showing off the beautiful gallery, and this is in the catalog, so I'll alternate between online items and catalog items so that you can see all of them. And I'm just looking to see what this one, the whole suite, is called. Oh, and that suite's beautiful too. Okay, it's called Beautiful Gallery. And then it's got 2 bundles. We've got the gallery blooms and the beautiful motifs. So it's a mega suite, and really fun things that you can do with the frame, because you know I love shaped dies, shapes for dies, and so I'm going to be having some fun with the frame and the little rectangle too, and show you how to use all of those fun pieces. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this sneak peek of the Floral Impressions Suite. Like I said, next week I will be doing the Beautiful Gallery, right? Beautiful Gallery Suite. And that will be the 6th of May, the first day that you can order from the catalog and the online items. I don't like calling them online exclusives because they're not necessarily exclusives. It's just that they're online. So I've sent Stampin' Up a couple suggestions for some different names, like Stampin' Specials, or you know, monthly product drop, just something a little bit different, but so that there's not a lot of confusion. Hopefully there's no confusion, but a lot of fun things coming out in the catalog and online. The online store is always the best way to check and see if things are available. If you cannot find the item, then it is gone for good. But the search function is very particular. You have to have the exact word So hopefully they will be adding more search functions to accommodate other words. So if you're looking for the haunted home, let's say the haunted home kit, if you type in house, you're not going to find it because it's haunted home. If you type in Halloween, you're not going to find it because it's haunted home. So apologize for that, but that is the capacity of the search function right now. If you ever have any questions about the name of a product, just send me a text, send me an email. I'm happy to help. And other than that, if the item says currently unavailable, it means it'll be coming back into stock. And if you want to know when, you can also text or email me and I will check our inventory status report, and most of the time they will have a week when that product will be back. For instance, the Everyday Arches, which is very popular, will be back the week of May 12th. So stay tuned for that one. Hopefully that one will come back more quickly. And don't forget about double rewards days this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Let me know if you have any questions or if I can help with anything. Otherwise, have a great week, have a great weekend, and I'll see you